this video, we'll learn how to create this kind of effect that looks like a sphere covered with many small tentacles. We're going to build this entire network from scratch. First, let's quickly delete the existing network. I'll be keeping the lighting setup since it took me a lot of time to adjust so that I don't have to redo it. For this project, I've used 4 lights. Let's see how we can create everything step by step. Start by adding a ramp top and set its resolution to 1280 by 1280. Change the ramp type to vertical, and in the phase parameter, use the expression abstime.seconds. Set the period to 0.05 and change the extend left parameter to mirror. This will give us continuous strips of vertical lines. Next, add another ramp top after the first one. With the period at 0.05. In the phase parameter, use abstime.seconds multiplied by 0.1. And again set extend left to mirror. After that, add a noise top. Set the noise period to 2. Attach a null top to the end. Then add a blur top after this null. In the blur top, set the filter size to 29. Add another null after the blur top to keep the network organized, and rename this null to height. Again, from the previous null, connect a normal map top to create our normal map. Then, from this null, attach a lookup top. For the second input of the lookup top, add another ramp top, and set its resolution to 1280 by 1280. Give this ramp a nice gradient that goes from green to white, but you can pick any colors you like. Connect this gradient ramp to the lookup top's second input. Add a null after the lookup top. This will serve as the sphere's color information. Now add a sphere SOP and set its rows and columns to 200 by 200. Add an attribute create SOP to compute tangents by enabling the compute tangents option. Attach a null afterward. Now from this null add a geometry comp. Then add another geometry comp for the rectangular frames. Inside this second geometry comp, add a box SOP and a line SOP. Set all points to 0. Connect the box SOP to a copy SOP, and feed the line SOP into the second input of the copy SOP. Set number of copies to 2. For the rotation parameters, use abstime.seconds multiplied by 20, and for re and rz, multiply the same expression by 10. Set the scale to 1.45 on all axes, or use uniform scale to set it once. Make sure both display and render flags are enabled, so the boxes are visible on the geometry comp. Next, bring in a PBR material and a line material. Assign the PBR material to the first geometry comp, and the line material to the second one. In the PBR material, set specular level to 9, and ambient occlusion to 2. Reference the prepared texture maps as shown earlier. Enable the height map option, and link the height null top. Toggle on displace vertices parameter. Now add an LFO chop. Set its frequency to 0.1. Follow it with a math chop to remap values from -1 to 1 into a range of 0.2 to 0.8. Attach a null afterward, and reference it in the PBR materials displace scale parameter. In the line material, set line near color to 1, 1, 1 white, and line far color to 0, 0, 0 black. The second geometry now forms two frame-like structures. Here are the exact light settings I used. You can copy them or tweak them to suit your style. These are the values for the first light. Values for the third light, and finally for the fourth light. Next, add an environment light comp to the network. Set its dimmer value to 2. For the environment map, add a movie file in top, and select the default ocean image. Add a render top. You'll see an error. Since there's no camera yet, so add a camera comp. Now the visual appears. Adjust the sphere's uniform scale to 0.3 or 0.4. This also changes the tentacle's length. So experiment until you like the result. For post-processing part of this project, add a bloom top after the render top, and set its bloom intensity to 0.12. Then add an HSV adjust top. Set its saturation value to 1.4. Insert a transform top to set a background color. I'm choosing a dark purple color. Don't forget to enable comp over background color. Add a final null at the end. Our visual is nearly complete. In the line material, I'll change the line near color from white to a darker tone for a cleaner appearance. I guess 3 frames would look better than 2, so I'll set the copy SOP's number of copies to 3.